Sanibonani bafethu, this is your boy KATLEGO NTARIYANA aka Mr. Soweto Kafela Mutsiba aka Mr. Cool himself. Welcome to Kota and Chill bafethu. Welcome to a food bar. Welcome to PSE channel. Welcome emhlabeni abokolovo, emhlabeni abolovo, emhlabeni otsotsi. Bafethu namhlanje ke sayithatha sayijika ke lento le. Abaningi bayazibuza ke lapha ukuthi manje abantu artist la kabani le. Hayi bafethu sho namhlanje siphethe something special, something unique, like more for education, yabo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Ayishangazi ukuthi ngi-address kanjani hlonipheke kakhulu yazi. Bafethu sawubona mkhulu lwandle.
Thokozani lesedi.
Oh mina sitho yeah tho. Thokoza gogo thokoza.
Yeah, you can address me anyhow.
Anyhow, ne.
So it's free flow.
Okay, bafethu hayi. Banokuphuma endumbeni izwile banenye life besides ubusangoma. So abantu ekhaya bafuna ukwazi ukuthi igama laka gogo bani? Gogo wakuphi?
Nosipho Majozi. Social media it's Nosipho_Mqamu, and grew up in the Val. I can say that because I moved around a lot, like parents work and whatnot. So it's a Val, and now I'm staying in Joburg North. Yeah. What else do you want to know?
Yeah. Obvious abagogo abakhuluma kakhulu. Into abayishaya kancane. So asivele singene nje like ku-information le abantu abafuna ukuyazi yabo. So let's talk about like spirituality yabo. Iqale nini journey yakhe ye spirituality? Ubone kanjani ubonisa obani?
I've always known. It's not I found out when I was 20 or when I was 18. No, it's something that I've known about since I was very young. Since I can remember, maybe 6, 5 more. My mom was spiritually gifted. My grandmother was a mama in my paternal grandparents were also healers. So I didn't get to meet them, but I come from a spiritual family. So I've always known about my gift. It's always been present and being. I was raised by right at and it was nurtured. It took me a very long time to yes, Mara, but my gift in general, no, I've always known about it. My family has always known about it. Yeah. My friends and family, everyone like in my life has always known that I'm a spiritually gifted person, and whatnot.
Yeah. So into like akule like into as a family.
Yeah.
Because kunabantwana like manje currently njengoba sikhuluma kanje like abase emakhaya amadala step. Yeah. Great. Yeah, so kunabantwana lapha ekhaya like manje like ba feel like banama symptoms like angazi ngathini like dreams or what angazi ngayibeka kanjani ukuthi bayele kuyothwasa angazi ngibeka kanje bakanye I hope niyangithola ukuthi yabo like amapha ama science abonisa umuntu ukuthi like abantu bakini bayakubonisa ukuthi uyothwasa or amaphupho anything.
Yes, I don't believe that spirituality or those is uniform. I think that's where we lose it and people get lost and whatnot. But look over. it's a journey, ne? And it's ongoing. It's never ending. So the safest thing is that you listen to Sdim Sahau, you nurture your relationship with Sdim Sahau, and as soon as you think of being told or start seeing signs that say that you are going through a spiritual awakening or unalabadimu, start nurturing that relationship in the same sense that you would nurture your relationship with your partner. You know, like the way ulinkateng kumjolong, sidimu, it's the same thing. Like once it's about sa house dimu, se sebetsa so, se rata ntho so, ha se rata ntho so, you're good to go because the most important thing is your relationship le batho ba hao le Sedimu sa hao and le msamo wa hao. And once you figured out and also she's seeing these signs or she's wearing these beads, I mean like shaba no na kingaka kenya sfa. Yeah, like and I'm still a Sangoma, I'm still practicing every day. Mara, it's not a one size fit all. So you need to have consulted, more importantly, get a way that make sure more communication between your ancestors and yourself is clear so that they can tell you and lead you that go batla o etse so, go batla o etse so, go batla o etse so, because batho ba ngata ba latlheha because ba mamela hore ngaka itse tlameha ke tshwasa bone ngaka e re tlameha ke tshwase ka tsela e so tlamehile ke fehlele ko plekeng e sona and ba kena ba tswa ha qala a mamela pele hore Sedimu sa ka se reng. I mean I for one ke kudisitswe ke badimo from the age of 13. Ke tshwasitse ka the age of 30. Yeah. From 13 to 30 ke kula.
Yo.
But I just didn't want to. I don't want to be a Sangoma. I didn't find it cool. Or like, you know how right now we make it seem so fashionable and so easy. No, I didn't see anything fashionable or easy about it. I didn't Nikki wanna align it to with who I am, unfortunately. And until one day I was cooking abazalwane, killing abazalwane, and I was trying to run away from the sickness that I have. So I went for a deliverance class. And Muruti got a deliverance class with some scripture, and he's on some David prayed and fasted and prayed and fasted and continued to pray and fasted, but then he could never get rid of this. And him not being able to get rid of this, Mudumam Araba Aramara, Hangasatlosi Cecilim Madinya how. Ntwe unani le yona o tsamaile yona o nkile from your great forefathers and your ancestors. And when you go bazalwaneng ne, ki go bazalwaneng ki go deliverance class ke balela bongaka. And when he said that, that's when I realized that I come from a family of healers. Ke hotse ntse ke profeta. Ke hodisitswe ke dingaka. Ke holetse ko tshebeletsong ka kerekeng ya Sephiri. Ke hodisitswe ka ntho tsa moya with everything, mesebetsi and whatnot, from a very traditional and cultural family and whatnot. So what am I doing here? You know, I got to realize while I'm at a charismatic church, this isn't for me. You know, and you mo for nna, this is for me hore ngwana morena o hlaetse boreneng for
Umadala ufikile namhlanje. Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
Hey. So, mina ngifuna ukwazi more like how was your life ne? As umntana vele na 13 uyakhula till ube na 30. Like impilo yakho benjani? Like ama difficulties bo face because bona obunyanga vele. Bokana ama difficulties wa face as umntana but wena kini bayaloya. or now face some difficulties like what face it and sometimes?
Yeah, there's a lot. You should know also, my mom also has a trust.
Yeah,
And she was also spiritually gifted.
yeah,
And that also caused own disruption in her life. And then happy yaba yasinya lenyalo la high, and then she had these daughters that are spiritually gifted.
yeah.
And le bona ka mona are sickly because of ke bana ba moya.
Yeah.
Um It was interesting growing up as a child that's gifted, man. I'd always say that spiritually gifted people need to go through a lot of therapy because you're very aware of you being different, but then you can't. I knew about Original and everything, ne?
Yeah.
But then also as a child, I could not understand why am I not like other kids, or why don't I think like them, why don't I see things the way that I do,
Sure.
or when I was still very young and Mumaka only just ran loose. I remember to my mama again,
Yeah.
hey, oh ma, oh pregnant, you know, and from there, mama I have it back and I look like I'm because I would just blab things out like that. And she was not even aware that she's pregnant at the time. You realize?
Yes.
So I'm just, and it's a lot, man. Not drinking. I didn't drink until I was 23. I liked partying a lot. So one had to give, because ke batla lo jive and kretam jive for one.
Yeah.
In Wagona, it was like Thursday to Monday and until 7 a.m. And so for me to, in order to enjoy that, I needed not to drink because once Ghana, then it's a mess.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
And and then come out last thing, unlike Honache, I'm guessing how bola or banally those spiritual because it's not a taboo, you know, that's hygiene you share. And then when yeah, like when hey. Yeah, so mm, childhood, my childhood, you know. Ish.
Manje ukuthi bone out phela into sifuna ukuzitshile into spiritual ngapha. Bona umuntu ngobonana naye. Benenza izinto esizenza emhlabeni, asazi into zethu.
Relationships. Mina, unfortunately, I've not been very. What's the correct word? My relationships have not been very smooth sailing. I've had, yeah, my own difficulties through relationships. I guess I'm a shitty person because I'm not going to say it's about sitting when the people that have Rosie and that are in good relationships. So, yo. So, Mina,
Yeah.
I mean, I legit got. You're eating a kuluma.
Kanjani sanazo? Hey, yeah.
You know, someone would approach you, actually,
Yeah.
knowing what you Sangoma,
Yeah.
having known you before where it's Sangoma, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And know what's into Asile in Sangoma, and knows that I practice on a full-time basis. And then say that they can't date you because you're Sangoma.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, baningi basho kanjalo.
But then why ungishela ke?
Yeah, ne. Ngangidakwa nani. Hey, yeah. Abafana.
666.
Manani mantombazana siyafana.
Kanjani?
Sinte wani. Bafana namantombazana sabantu sonke. yenza ama mistake
But then nakhona bangani bami basho the same thing that they won't date Sangoma so.
bathi ungavuka usikhama wathi
Kanjani? Kanjani?
omunye umngane wami yazathi yena wayengekajoyene Sangoma.
That's why.
I'd like cabanga ulele bese lo muntu uyavuka lento zakho zomthini azivuki vele ulele nomuntu cabanga nodulele lapha sekayavuka kukhama yo gogo landlu ufikile yafa kukhama yo hayi azivuki
Kiswasitse mos.
uyakwazi ukucontrol
Yeah.
so ngicela ubatshele labantu laba ukuthi like bayajoleka labantu laba because bayansana
No bajoleha like this we are we're very normal.
labantu abanomali like niphila njengathi
Yeah.
niphupha lento esiphuphayo nina niphuphayo
Siphupha lento eniphuphayo.
hayi hle kuphupha
Futhi angiphuphi ke mina ke ngiwes.
awu next
Angiphuphi next.
ayiphuphi maybe Monday uphuphi Wednesday
Angiphuphi ngiyayibona.
uyayibona
Yeah, so I'm not a dreamer. I'm not someone that says that she I do dream once in a very long time, but then I'm not a dreamer. I've never been a dreamer. I'm someone that sees, like, as we're conversing and whatnot. I'm not someone that's going to be like, I slept and I saw 1, 2, 3 about you. It's more always I was sitting at home and then Mati tell so and so and so or something. It's more like it's either I see it or it's like someone is having a conversation with me in my head that's passing messages and then I pass them. But I'm not a dreamer. We dream whatever you guys dream and we do everything like you guys. Yeah. It's just that there are certain things that we may or we can or cannot do depending on issues like and whatnot. But then otherwise we're very normal. I do normal things with my very normal friends that won't date Sangomas. But then they have a Sangoma friend and I do everything in normal now.
Hey. Mina ngiphupha ezinye izinto angifuni nokwentshela yo hlange like awazi bungaphandle sozendlini sozemanzini yo ngesikhathi and like aningitshele moshaya amathambo yabashaya amathambo nayo nibona amathambo njengathi or nibona imovie la
bona amathambo njengani
manje izinto esizenzani zibona kanjani because
amathambo are like a syllabus ephehlweni like not a sorry like a syllabus ephehlo ne
yeah
line syllabus yalo
sure
amathambo is one of the modules so you're taught how to read them and fortunate enough you know how brilliant African black people have always been those bones laying there give me a message to tell me exactly what's happening in your life.
Yes.
Do you see how amazing black people have always been?
Yes.
And that's something that I was taught. Bone reading is something that I was taught. And there's some people that are taught through dreams and whatnot. And as I read those bones, okay, because Vele also says I bone reading, and I'm so used to this prophet at the same time. But masapo I go alasha. I can't because naked wa like siko understand and I be asale aka spiritually yeah mara ke aka and nna ke tlo khona wa bala and ke tlo khona go tsa go tsala so nna like ile ko ngakeng engwe and I'm going for consultation alahla masapo here and there I'm able to before Anjata okay you know, and during a consultation, when I go and consult, like beginning of the year, I went to go see my healer. He sat down, and I had and I'm like, I saw 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. I'm not quite sure about it. I need an answer because I'm feeling a bit paranoid.
Yeah.
And I left myself and like, so vele, you know, it just goes back to show how black people are just so amazing.
Ne. Because vele besabelungu bayithathile bayenze x-ray thina siniphethe x-ray singifake ebhegini
floor x-ray
phansi so sishayela phansi thina
nodula of floor
hayi mina red wena hewa manje awungitshele ke futhi ngifuna ukwazi mawuvukele edlozi uyangibona la kubonanda ehlakwenza kanjani ehlakungiyadila kanjani yazi ngifuna ukwazi ngapha kwenzakalani la
mawuvukele edlozi
yabo abanye abaganda amalahla endle abantu benze ezinye izinto nina one day niyasibona like siyabonana
I can't answer that, but
awuboni
ngiyakwazi ukuphendula
kanjani awazi nawe ne like uma nokubheka ukho sure ukuthi ubaleke nabathi ungabaleki kanjani umuntu ongibheka kanje wena manje like niyabona and awuboni next ne
angeke ngikwazi ukuphendula. Next question.
hey so yeah bafethu mana abantu abamnyama bantswembu yabo so uyathwasisa nawe ne
Not yet.
uyathwasisa nini
Mama ngiphe indlu tu. Yo. Ngala bangiphe bangidimile. I'm putting out to the universe, guys, that can idlozi abogogo nabomkhulu. Laba khona banginikeze a big plot ekhaya lami and then so that's I wanna how specific I am. I'm not gonna say just the plot. Get the plot kukhaya lami.
yeah
Yeah.
Sangoma Saturday
So
iPhone
and then get la khona shapa dikupu no access twice.
also choices then plus vie kunento vele elokeli circulate yabo mina ngibeka le ngakhona
Yeah.
I'm round around but like amasangoma as presenter njengani but fake
As presenter kanjani?
like my clean so
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
thokoza bafuna like uze uyangithola mara
Ube feeling yani.
ya nuka impepho yabona manje uphathe le nto yabesinuka like nyiwe mara bathi moka nje like I understand why ne so when we sang on Saturday yazazi sangoma ezangoma like lezi zakudala ne so more compare lezi zangoma zenu nalezi zangoma zakudala eziphi izangoma ezisebenzayo
Okay. Like I need us to go back, ne? And see that, like we need to come with it properly, right? Let's go back.
yeah.
Years ago, there was still witches, right? Bukunabantu abathakathayo, okay? Bukunabantu abalaphayo. Bukunabathandazi, bukunabaprofeti, and all of those things. Right? Okay, fine, cool. Honona le ngaka ba tsebang hore e good ka mesebetsi. Ba tseba hona ntato monso ha once someone aya ko ntlong ya ntato ba re yo a wanda ba lo bolaya mang. You get it? And hona le bana ba leng good ka bana. Awani? Bongaka is exactly like the medical what do you call it? It's so broad. There are people that deal with kids. There are people that deal with fertility. Nna ke le ngaka o tlile ko nna o re o batla ngwana. I refer you. I tell you there's a particular church that I know will never get it wrong. And they you're not gonna spend like 10,000 rand with fertility issues. How about you go there? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because kinto ya bona. Kinto ba specializang ka yona. A kere ha ba thusi ka tse ding. Mara ya ngwana ba inepa, wa bona?
Yeah.
So I would always refer a client to, oh, batla ngwana. Ya ko leking so. Bazame and see how it goes. And then call me and tell me hore bari. After our consultation where we see hore man, there's not really anything etlaring ke badimo ka fokeng eng. If really ntwe tlameleng e sebetswe ke tlo tshore ke ha re sebetse ntwe itseng and then after mo o ye ko plekeng so mo o tlo kgona ho thusa ka ngaka ka ngwana ka fo o batle motho a kenang ko kerekeng eo and then au fedi tshebetso tsa teng and then o bona hore ha o no catcha nyana within 3-6 months fela jwalo. So the only thing is, and I believe how politics have always been there go ngakeng. I get to because ke holetse ke hodisitswe ke nkgono ka ne le ngaka ke tsa batho ba moya le jwang hore ditshele le dipoga le ntse di le teng.
Yeah, very.
Right? And you cannot expect me that has been practicing for a year to be as good as someone that's been practicing for 10 years.
Yes.
This is something that you nurture, you learn, you grow, and you learn to master. Your curiosity in it, depending on whether it's a full-time or what, ke yone e tlo etsang hore o e tsebe mosebetsi wa hao and hore o rata ha kakang. E fella moo.
Ne. Because la di etsa lona.
Kgetsang.
E letsa me.
Ke eng e re sa etseng e bane ba sa etse? Ke eng e sa etseng?
Amalona.
Ho hona re tsamaya re apara the way re batlang ka teng.
Di iPhone.
Are we not supposed to have iPhone? Okay, I don't do live. Okay, I get live.
Yeah.
No, but I get ho ya live.
Ba lo re batla ba le ba mahlatheng wa ba tseba ba. Da khwanyiwa da wa ya da. Da khola lightning. Khuluma ngamtwa. No so.
Martin san ba le teng. Ba teng ba tsudingaka ba le kana le rona ba dula mahaheng.
Mine yasebenza na ayikho lento le manje kumele uye umntana angcole hayi baba
Na shem kyahana
nami angivumelani
like plus I've caused my own stir up in terms of me being ngaka and dressing a certain manner or taking certain pictures, and I will always take such pictures and I will still post them, and I will always dress in that same way. I will not go to the beach and wear tight because I will go to a beach and I will wear my thong. And so there is nothing that will ever make me, just because I'm a Sangoma, not wear it. Why? Can I go pizza and sauce? I know I look nice. It suits me. Yeah. So what's the setup? Are you offended because I'm big, or are you offended because it looks nice on me and you're not a healer and it doesn't look that nice on you? Yeah. What's the issue? I'm still gonna do those things. I will not wear lingerie because Kinanga. Nope.
If it's Kinanga, I
keep it on a straight. Nah, I will post, guys. I can go and get some sweets. I am dressed in the most appropriate manner. There is nothing that's revealing. And I get some sweets was doing because now has things like some civilians and some peace. And with the most utter respect, you will never even see me posting a patient or posting a testimony that says that thank you, Koko, or thank you, Fully, you've assisted me with this, or next I and get as Nosipho in my personal capacity that I do not believe in doing, because ke believe hore sedimo se tla itshebeletsa and se tla se ipatlela batho and batho ba tla itlisa. So I would never get cleansing and then can give out to video to also get a cleansing. I don't do mass cleansing. I get it. When I'm to say they go against my principles and morals that I will not do. Mara when I'm on vacation, I cannot dress a certain manner. Then shame.
Shame on you.
It's not gonna happen.
Because going back to what you just said now, like when I understand why. I think I should before. Like I understand why. You are a spiritual person. You deal with spiritual people. Mind your advertisement for that. Because I'm also spiritual. I'm not spiritual.
But
like I'm a bot with the cock band. Like man, that is what if it was like in 7 that one was still cut some mazala because I can't think
always say why do people why do people just anyway, the spirit of discernment is very important, and I'm not saying it's just good or not. I'm not it's not something that I would do because it's not something that I believe in. I don't believe that. I don't believe in taking screenshots. I have no point to prove. Only validation I need is when a patient comes back and says, "Thank you, I got this, I did this, things are going well. The drama that I had died down, everything is cooling off." That's all. Drama, social media, already posted in, I can do it. I'm quite controversial. I'm quite, rebellious and everything. But my Rosie work is my Rosie work. That's what you're dealing with, and I respect that so much because I believe who I am because they are. Sure. And they afford me a certain life. And without sitting saga, guys, what is this that people always say when they want to sound correct, right? That they don't pray to their ancestors or they don't. What is it that? What? I think they don't pray, they pray to God or whatnot. No, I have no confusion about it. My ancestors come first and foremost. I get to communicate with them. One thing I always said, and I've tweeted this before, at least I've gotten to converse and have communication, and I'm able to connect with Dimsaka. When was the last time you as a Christian connected and spoke to Jesus directly? Now I'm able to speak to my mother. My mom is late. She's able to come and give me messages. Even other people's late families are able to come and give me messages. You coming and telling me that my ancestors are not there, non-existent or demonic. When was the last time you connected to Jesus? Nini.
Yeah, akakazazi.
Athini makeza kuJesu.
Sesiyathemba nje cause
So no, Mina, it's my closing first.
Yeah.
Yes. And not, I believe in a higher being, I believe in God, and very well, I keep believing in Jesus. I get confused. Jesu ke sedimo sa whoever a leng sedimo sa hae. Abrahama ke sedimo sa whoever a leng sedimo sa ka nna ke phahla ke bitsa bona bo Majozi Nkozo Ukhozi Umqamu Okwanyane ke a bitsa ba matona ba Mrapedi wa Maganya wa Manoto ke a bitsa kaofela ke qala ke bua ka sedimo sa ka whenever I want and I need. And they come, they respond to me and they tell me, okay, this you can get, this one you're not gonna get. Yeah, this one you're not gonna get. Keep dreaming. So I stand firmly. Yes, first and foremost.
Yeah.
There's no confusion on it.
Because validity as black people about that keep a face. Ish.
Ba accepted and they want to be accepted by society and the West and white people and Christians and whatnot. Now I'm not about to convince anyone about my spirit. It took me a very long time. I was sick for a lot of years. It took me a very long time to accept my calling. It took me a very long time to accept that and all of that. So I have no intention of convincing the next person. How you feel about it, that's good and well.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's your opinion. I don't even engage on it. I just listen and I laugh at you and sometimes I just look at you and familiar really mess so and you speaking what you're speaking and people would say all of these mean things and praying Jesus' name and also there's no one working in their family.
Hey.
But when I was a bit in Hambani again. Hambani before you'll come and speak all of these things. So, get like people need to come right, come correct, fix yourself, understand who you are first and foremost.
Who happened like
so yeah.
Because abantu ababhaya bodaki bafethu asisi-understandi. Is-understanding into zabantu. Like umuntu angaba neglasi lamanzi afunela abantu. Like angazenza le nto le because like nami the way le nto eshoyo the way ngibona ngakhona like abo-Abraham abo laba bantu babantu wena nabantu bakini ekumele ulandele i-bloodline yakini.
Yes.
Yabo akathi ukuthi uGod athi ukhona like mtholeni kahle mara abo Jesus nani bebaphila emhlabeni nathi siyafana sonke
And asikho sure.
Asikho sure.
Yeah, we're not sure. about that.
Ne. Ay,
Ke
madam.
utlwa ka bare, according to the book that was written by, before those books that were written, I mean, like, spiritually gifted people and everyone, you are able to trace back where your ancestors come from. I asked if it was Leleling Peta Uti, come and show me where you come from, you know? Yeah. Mphahlile. Let's come and show me. Yeah, come and show me where you come from. Like which, and I saw like there was no civilization at the time. It was just round houses. Like I got to see, and he was like, come and show me that. I can't do that with Jesus. But I've never done that. No, I've never seen that.
And when those I was okay, say white. Kahle was trailer kabi na. Mamba tate ezi white. Maba visa zethu zingcule. And life ilapha.
And ithi sibafundisa ukugeza futhi. So
Yeah, na. Sababonisa nesidumbu ukuthi lo muntu lo isidumbu.
So
Sabayenza ngithi bayenze yithi uyazi ukuthi bayenze yithi. Nyantshela. Niyamangala ngizayi. Yabo so hayi before singena deep. Hayi zosiye kude. Athi ngiyithathe ngifake kuKota and chill kancane. Singene ku personal life yakho yabo.
okay.
Siye kumnandini manje negenge lakho, tshwala bakho. Yayibami. Asibangene ke manje. Jive phi, jive nabobani, wenzani? Mawungashaya amathambo, wenzani?
Senzeni ke jiva?
Wenzani ke
Akusajiva ne?
wenzani?
Akusajiva.
Awuphuzi?
Ngiyaphuza, but buyangiphuma slowly. Ngiyaphuza, hey, I can isotropes and all of that. You're not black.
Label.
Yep, yeah. And then cognac, whiskey, gin, but then kunganyana wa black.
Yeah.
Kunganyana gin. Gin even not that much. Yeah, I drink it to accommodate everyone. How much gin and cake it like, you know. I'm a very simple person. I chill with my friends. Wherever, by into break, for a pili, bloma, I cook a lot. And yeah, I don't party anymore. I've partied, guys. Like, nake chaivi, like, I go chaiva. Sometimes I listen to beer festival. Yeah, re jaibile ka nako tse mo njaivo ne re tswa ka bo 6-7 am o tsebo okay ka 6 ha re tswa ko Theburi ya ko Kong ha re tswa Kong, you know, and more hurricane. We were talking the other day to my girl khonje ne re go hurricane 2014-15 like somewhere 20 there, and we thinking like sometimes people are still going there now.
Yes.
King Alex Tupung Tanzania ili just I can't even know. I haven't been, so I don't party as much as before. I go out day fun. I do day fun.
So awusashaya imathambo, consult.
I such my time because I consult. I'm sitting alone most of the time.
Wenzeni ufunda incwadi?
Yeah, I little music, and then I'm with my friends sometimes. Angijoli so yeah.
Namanga lo. Mara vele ukujola nawe inkinga cause ubona yonke angikwazi ukuchitela.
Ayikho lento leyo.
Wazi nesalary yami nepin yami.
Ayikho lento leyo.
Awuboni like cabanga ulele nomuntu awumboneni. Like yo hane naye ne.
Kanjani?
Like ngolele
you know umjolo usinyisa more than nina.
Mfethu ungadila ngaye musathande wena uyiwani. Like unayo inkinga.
No angifuni.
Mara ungayenza la le.
Yenzeka, of course.
Yeah,
but then I don't want that. And I wanna have the experience that this person just loves me. Yeah. So no.
Okay.
Well.
Ngifuna ukubuza. Ukhona umuntu okubiza umuntu like from kunechele engifunayo. Manje ukhona lo muntu like ize kimi.
Ize kuwe kanjani?
Like ize ithande mina ngisafuna ukuya kuye. Angithi mangiyakuya ngiyithole.
Ufuna ukumphephetha?
Yeah, because khona into ezinjalo. Enhle ke izinto eziningi because ezinye izinto ngizibona like abo basekasi bayazenza. La kunomunye baba sekasi lami ngingamthwela emva ke room yabona. Aloku la yenza lento le yafuthi abiza amagama. Ziyasipana lezi zinto lokudlalwa ngathi.
If both feel alright, let's do it.
Wawutsebe no right.
Hayi kuthi mara utheng alright wase.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Utengo. After mo ga. Bese basisithole bese bathi siphe.
Pepethile akusena ndaba.
Yeah,
people can think whatever they want to think.
Yeah, mari into yethu.
People think whatever they want to think anyway, so.
Yeah, masiphephethile siphephethile. Okwenzakele kwenzakele. It is what it is. Ne. So kunale nto le yenzakalayo ekhasi yabo. Ungazi ukuthi udeep kangakanani yabo.
Okay.
Mara kunama gangster basekhasi yabo. Abantu bama heist, abantu abatshontshayo, abantu bayenza like le mithi le ikhona vele ukuthi umuntu adubula amadubuleki. Like it's khona because it has one of my social media umuntu beyamdubula.
La Staka and whatnot.
Yeah.
I've heard that there is, hey.
When
I don't I believe it's con. I do believe it's con. Ubthakathi is such a not ubthakathi. No, I can't call that ubthakathi. Ubthakathi. Oh yes, like wait, tell me if uthi mawaza mukudubula bangadubula, how is that witchcraft? Who are you hurting?
Mina ngithi ngiyakudubula.
Hi. No, it's not target, no. But umuthi ukhona and umuthi uyasebenza. Yeah, umuthi ukhona, umuthi uyasebenza. Umuthi, you would be surprised the things that umuthi can do.
Surprise me.
Do you know ungacanga ukuthi igundwane lingene endlini ne? Igundwane lizingenele nje endlini. Kanti ke mule ikotlara. And lizile kuzomosha. Do you get that? Okay. Yo. Ongana nawo ho kenne tweba ka montlong, ne? Kanti tweba eo, ho keneng hwa tweba eo ka montlong. Ho senye everything. Ke setlhare se o sa sebetsa. If moriana o khona ho nka motho o leng right o sane okay. An A student ahlanye. What makes you doubt moriana like how sebetsa? Mona sebetsa, the only thing kore you need to be tlamme o thole ke motho right. Awena. And I'll nepe motho a teng. So tsa ka ne.
I'll shy.
I'll tell him that, you know, and especially if it's coming from family, then not thoughts, because it comes from your own blood.
Sure.
You know, so obatla kos jimu salona. How I say an outsider. It's those type of things. I mean, murano thing and wakono lukisa and wakono senior. It's entirely dependent on how it's used. The same muthi that kills, ne? Wapidis.
Unasibe lapho ke. We are ready from that.
Okay.
The good and the bad side of.
Yeah. Swang.
The way you show
it's very broad.
What you can talk to me.
The
way you show what pidis, huh?
Wabulai.
Ubulaya yang, upidisa yang. Like you can tell us, we want to know this. Abantu bafuna ukwazi into weird ezenzakalayo thina sazi phela.
Okay, it's more. Let me use. I don't want to get too personal here. Let me use a small example.
Personal ones.
Angifuni kwa personal, ngifuna ukusebenzisa abanye abantu. I've had a lot of experience with imithi and witchcraft as a human being, as an individual. I've given them le matla wona. le ntho tse meriana kgonang ho etsa. I've seen it with, and you should know that I grew up as a gifted child.
Sure.
So I've always seen these things, you know. There was a point where Niki kopa ko hae hore ha ba tsamai ba ntsosa, ba ska nsiya ke robetse. Because of the things that I would see, and I was too young and didn't choose. Oh, but okay, ish.
Talk to me.
When my parents separated, Ishmael, it's a long story, no. Okay, when my parents separated, we had gone home for the holidays, my younger sister and I, to my grandmother's, Kovaton. And then when we came back, and my mom, Nila housewife, with a living helper, and a little troubled one, we clean. I feel like high, long, like we itching, and we wondering what's along. Mole, I get to what made I think of this. And got bearing I tell a mate, I bear fat, and that was just the beginning of the end of life as we knew it.
Yeah.
Come me.
That's what kind of matters.
I got to really today. You have a street. You have a done.
I will.
Let's see that. Let me move on to let me first. I'm gonna show you my experience, Miriana.
Yeah.
I think I was 21 or 22, somewhere there. We had a hectic weekend, like hectic partying weekend, and I was chilling at my then boyfriend's place. It's Sunday morning. The chips, Russian, that mess, so on. And then we're chilling, and we decided, like, let me go take a nap.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back and continue. So when I lie down, I see these two balls, these two black balls. One, and I woke up immediately. And my first instinct was go home, and I did that. I was like, no, you need to take me home. When I got home, my mom and my younger sister, they had a rash all over. Then later on, once we got a rash, my younger sister and I got fallen. Our mom asang.
Yo.
So I was like,
Ezibima.
Sekgona tse ngata and se kgona ho lokisa hape still ne. And it got to a point where mama na tswa ana ona tswa dikokonyana.
Dikokonyana.
They're like insects from her skin, just here. And like see arguing in one.
Well, and it's because Ekutlan. Who is it?
So
Insect. Magazenza kanje.
like so dikokonyana tse nyane tse.
Why?
That's how that thing had developed and grown or gotten that bad.
Yes, sir. So you're right.
My younger sister and I tried doing a series where every Wednesday we tweet telling people about our experience as growing up. And then we stopped when we started remembering things that we'd forgotten.
Like what?
Like when you tweet, and then we got to a point where we remember things that we'd forgotten that disturbed us. And then I remember that they were tweeting, and as we're writing the thread, we cried, and we just left it.
What was the thread about?
Our experience, Kabuloi, and everything that happened.
Yeah, keep them coming. The insect vibe. Yeah, keep them coming. We want to tweet out here.
So, and then we stopped, and that was 3 years back, and then we never did it again.
Yeah, telephone yana tabulo. It's interesting. Yo.
Does it it's a high, I mean, like, I could really my personal one. I had yeah. Anyway, sorry guys, they just say it's I mean, I don't believe that it's possible for an entire family to have things not going well for them. Why? What makes them so unlucky?
Sure.
What makes them so unlucky? And most 90% of the time, the issue is never from outside.
Yeah, facts.
The issue is always from in.
Facts.
Yeah, so I don't believe that an entire family go fela life here south. Nah, no way. Also, lo barapela ba kreking hore
Faster.
ba faster. Kanti thata boteng go high. Hona someone that's meddling kamsamo, hona someone aling busy asnya ntotso go high. Ana tsholo re tse ding di senya hore di kgone ho lokela bani, you know, like ho senyela this certain family hore bo mtswala bani bona ba prosper on. So it's never a coincidence, man. Everything you should look at it with a spiritual eye or more with a lang, you know. Yeah, like I'm doing this podcast. I feel that I should be here with it, you know.
Yeah.
Like I think I should have reached this amount of subscriptions, this amount of. What's the problem?
Yeah.
King, what is it what's this brick wall that we keep hitting that's not allowing us to? So there's always something. So it's hard. Se kgona ho phedisa se lokise. In the same way se kgona ho etsa dintho di be stagnant. Se kgona ho lokisa hore dintho di bulele. So it's always a choice ho batla ho sebedisa jwang.
Thanks.
Yeah, o sebedisa ho phedisa ka ho sebedisa ho senya.
So o ka notice yang if umuntu akugangela ubona kanje, like there's no tshwantsho ngakeng or consult ne, like asizofuna ukubona ukuthi kahle kahle okay into ziyabheda kho khaya khwaphetha kunomuntu wabona ukuthi man kunomuntu ogangayo ukamthwaka yang.
Yeah, because there's consultation, but before consultation, the time Muthi aqala 4 or 5 years ago, within the first 3 months, you knew, you decided to ignore it. That's what I believe. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
No.
Muthi aqadileng ho senya 4 or 5 years ago. 3 months hana iqala ntwe, whether you were 12 or 16, you knew. You chose to ignore it. Your family, your parents and whatnot decided to be ignorant for whatever reasons. But you know, more than anything, ke wena pele. Motho for consultation. Ntho mo thusa mo a consultation. Ke because what's it? You just need validation. You just need an outside opinion. What brings you there is your instincts. You know, it's spirit. Because we're all spiritually gifted. Only this things are set and disclosure to when you are. Amazing. I'm gonna yes. Hi, what's up before? How can I come to mama like why really so I mean like I keep feeling, you know, sometimes you don't even say it out loud. Or like, this thing makes me feel uncomfortable. Or this friend of mine just makes me feel very uncomfortable. Snacks. Whatever. You just choose to ignore it.
Yeah. Kabang na ko yaw mapula bang ganwa kanya yung miskin. Kabang na bata ya kan pul.
Musbang pula na.
Aba pula ngene ba choices ba.
Mayang pula na.
So na bantwana. Uyuwani nje.
I should stop saying that I don't have kids. I do. I have a son. I still have my brother's son. On a full-time basis.
So, how's the relationship with a nine?
Yeah. I think Mbana's Kalidim wasn't you?
What?
Lidim.
Yeah,
The scary monster.
oh, I can't very well.
He sees me as someone very scary.
Why? I'm trying to
I'm very. Funky, what's the word should I use? I'm very strict, extremely strict. Strict.
Yeah. Cause of
No, I'm strict.
in general. Style as
Yeah. I'm very strict. That's why I'm not often trust and I always tell them I'm not that person that you see on social media. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
When I say we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that thing,
Yeah.
Or else we're gonna put that together.
Yeah.
So I'm very strict.
Yeah. So okay, I saw the via business way. Like I'm not a business idea of like besides like future.
Things that I would like to do.
Yeah, like
Things that go for my
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I would like to do drainage in one of them.
I'm on this. I was calling them. I don't trust it. I'm trust it.
Okay.
Yeah, and what else? And why you want to do this?
Well, I want to do podcasts.
Yeah.
I like conversations.
Yeah, I also like this conversations.
Yeah, I like conversations, and I always find myself in situations where I have to converse a lot. So I would love to have this, many Kota. New equipment sponsor. Let me see. I'd like to do podcasting. I'd like to. What else? There's so many things that I want to do. Should I mention the small or big ones?
Everything. Bese ayinemakuthi kumention ovela ungene ukuthi umuthi ulungisa kuphi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharp. Podcasting, property. Can I just mention those two?
Okay.
Yeah, podcasting and property.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Umuthi ulungisa kuphi? Umuthi ulungisa yabona labantu that lose sanity. Bahlanya.
Yeah.
And then they come back, they become normal.
Sure.
Umuthi ulungisile lapho.
And we emotion.
And umuthi umoshile. Umuthi ulungisile lapho. The treatment that person undergoes umuthi. Uqaba wenzani ukufutha, ukupeyita, wenzani yonke leyo process umuthi. Umuthi owenza ukuthi I just say I'll connect kahle nedlozi lakho. Thola umuthi ukuphahla that usondeza udonsa idlozi usondeza. Alungisa. Umuthi ocleaner indlu, uqinisa indlu, umuthi osusebenzayo when we want to attract certain things elifeni. Ifuna ama sponsor, siyashisa, siyalayita, siyaqhumisa, senza yonke lento leyo. Umuthi uyalungisa. And uyasebenza coincidentally that day someone somewhere out there with a lot of money that's bought that doesn't know what to do with it comes across your podcast by mistake. Umuthi. Umuthi and uyavula
Ngavula kuvaliwe.
and uyavala futhi.
Yo.
You know? It's just that unomsebenzi. Umuthi is not a one-day solution. In the same way that you would like for ukusebenzele. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. It's a continuous thing.
Yeah.
It's something that you are continuously working at and doing. Net njengomuntu okuthakathayo.
Eish.
Abakuthakathi namhlanje wakuthola namhlanje. Never.
Uzana.
Never. They will come with you from uthola ukuthi uthakatha umamncane wakho since akuqala una 3.
Devil.
You understand? So whenever I say umuntu makabhizi nama treatment and uyakhathala and whatnot, I always say this, that you should also remember that the person that's attacking you spiritually has been very patient. So you're gonna need to be as patient as them. Like you're gonna need to be as patient as they were when they did this. Because I sent to her
Overnight.
utlaka wena. Awuthole ubanele umungu bahle ka wena behlo iqeqetsile activity. So when kuvulwa kwenzani we do it over time, and we work at it and continuously.
Yeah, eish. Thothi umuntu ngabe ibillionaire kudala babhizi nami. Singakwazi uconsulta masiqeda la.
Singenzani?
Ngabe ngibillionaire mina nani niyabona like yo. Bangenzani? Yes. So umuntu makafuna ukuza kuwe like as spana uyazizela spiritual angisho. Wena uyenza marketing njengobushilo.
It's my, let me see, which bio of mine has my numbers? TikTok and Twitter. Instagram, no.
And TikTok, ukhuluma ngani TikTok man? Ubatshela lezi zinto lezi.
I wanted to, but
uyajive lapha sengiyakubona.
angijive. I do. Ngikhuluma ngayo yonke into ke mina. Everything.
Ne.
I don't talk about spirituality only. Sometimes I'm talking about food. Sometimes I'm talking about.
Awungitshele lapha. Labo pastor bayahamba masangoma nabo ne. Kunalabo pastor ndoda yo abanye bayahamba ne. Bayahamba ne. Manje wayebathina singayi cause bona bayaya.
Angeke lona le. What's the word that I want to use? Hey. Ngasas. Ninjalo. Yeah, you know, black people are the most easiest. First, I'm not sure. I'm going to talk about black people that I know that are relatives to me. South African black people are so naive. Yo. South African black people. Do you see how African spirituality is now in fashion?
Yeah, hey, amanye gay.
Muthi, we are emotional.
Madam gay.
And then.
Yeah, spirituality.
Let me leave you.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know the African spirituality is now a thing. It's the season of it, and it's still gonna be very there for a very long time. It's not even yet dominant. It is still gonna get dominant. You know, people are going back to the roots and whatnot. But because South Africans are so naive, they're gonna fall into dumb traps. You know?
Yeah, fact.
And they're gonna fall into dumb traps with African spirituality. Something ekonekaya. Something that you can ask your your parents and whatnot about, but you choose to go listen to Mang Kai before doing your own research. I understand Christianity is something that is foreign to us, that was brought here to enslave us, and it did its job quite well. But with African spirituality, you have no excuse. You can do your research. You're black, first and foremost of all. You know, so there's still going to be a lot of spiritual churches and whatnot. And bobushiri level le di in ge bona mehlolo tse tswang ke dingaka le batho ba reng ke batho ba moya. The issue is that we're naive and we lack discernment. With Christianity, we can use an excuse. Christianity is foreign, it's not who we are. You know, so we can easily get manipulated into something that you don't know. How do you get robbed and cheated in spirituality with something that you are? You're born black. You're born spiritual being. You know, you are the highest and greater. What's this? Of the races. So why are you going to get tricked when you can still speak to your people and listen to what your people are saying? You know, firstly, listen to yourself, listen to your inner voice, listen to your utility. Don't go there. Why?
Because there's in ongitshela zona like thina abantwana babantu abamnyama into esingazinotice like most of the time siyaphila because kuyaphila uphuma kini awazi uyaphi because kuyaphuma yabo. So ngayo le ma-minutes asele wena as umkhulu as umuntu spiritual as umuntu ofeel abantu wisdom ngala ma-minutes asele isicela usifundise as a nation usifeed wisdom kancane.
Muthi,
usifundise like
let's see.
Advice.
The first advice that I would like to say, Minane, is that Oskanke kamoya. I mean, listen, consult Dimsahao, you know? And the most important thing that most black people need to do, and the reason why there's so much awakening right now in terms of African spirituality, is that we need to go back to who we are, go back to self and understand self. Ask your parents, those are still lucky that have parents and grandparents. Ask them about your family history. Ask them what's okay. Do we have people abalashegile and that aunts and uncles that are lost and never came back home? Do we have you know, and most of our problems is if singalungisa umsamo wethu, a lot could go right. You know, you'd find sometimes it's not about lawyer. It's just that umsamo how right. Go henu, hona le ntho tse ba dikolotang sedimo, hona le ntho tse ba sa di etseng hantle. Go ask those questions. Go ask your grandparents, your aunts, your whatnot. You know, do we have? It's a thing. You need to find out. Do we have divorces? Do we have marriage? Do we get married? Like, is there marriage in this family? You know, because that's the African family union. Yeah. It's very important. There's a difference between a child that's born within wedlock and the one that's not born within wedlock, no matter how rich or poor they are.
My sister, my sister ne ayithi ngasifundisile izinto ezibhayibheli singazazi. Siyazi ukuthi umuthi uyaphilisa, siyazi ukuthi umuthi uyabulala. Khulumile ngobuthakathi. Ngokubona kwakho le podcast ubone ihamba kuphi. Mr. Cool himself, don't forget to like and subscribe. My sister manimbona lapha emamall nimmise bafethu consultant, mobile consultant. Uyenza ngemalini?
My consultations are very expensive. So more phone consultation. My consultation is not R2. That's why I mind to refer.
Malini so.
Go.